All right. Hopefully we'll get some turn ones here. This hand's very good. Fetch a mountain and cast Faithless Looting on one here, and then hopefully hit a, actually, yeah, I'm gonna fetch on one. We could hit a Griselbrand and then turn 2, just like whip it into play. Oop, there it is. What's going on, Nivik? Yeah, buddy. This is the powerful meme I know and love. Off to the races, chat. I almost threw $100 at you for Blue Red Prison, but I figured I'd put you through enough today. We're gonna be playing more Prison, Justin. Prison is on my list of decks for the Open for sure. So there's gonna be more Prison in the future. Don't spell snare me, you big bully. Don't do it. Yay, Magic. We did it. We did it. We did it. Hooray. What a fun and interactive game of Magic my opponent and I just played. Dark Slick Shores could be Lantern, could be Ad Nauseam. I think either of those I'd prefer to have Blood Moon against. I think I'd prefer to have Blood Moon against either of those. Collective Brutality is probably good against either of those. Lightning Axe is not good. Yeah, when we put Griselbrand into play, our opponent loses the game. For those of you that are new to this deck, when we put Griselbrand into play, we win the game, generally speaking. I think I want Blood Moons and Brutality. And do this. I don't think I want a Chalice in the dark. I don't think I want a Chalice in the dark. I think I'd rather hedge and not have Chalice in the dark. If it's Chalice, I'll bring in Spree and Curse. Like, we only saw Dark Slick Shores. Like, Chalice, Lantern usually does something else on turn 1. Really almost as fast as a free game, yep. If you've never played this deck in Modern before, and you can get access to the cards, I would recommend playing this deck at least one local tournament. Like, it's fun to be the bad guy on occasion. This hand is more than good. It's great. We have looting, we have mana, we have Goryo's Vengeance. Let's draw a Griselbrand and flip the pig right on into play. Gonna get him. Gonna get him. We killed them on turn 2. It is Lantern. You know what? I shouldn't have boarded out the other Borborygmos. So this is probably going to be a matchup where we trim through the breaches, maybe. Opponent smart, playing well, taking Faithless Looting is a good, very good line there. It was a 3-turn game. They got 1 and we got 2, right? Ensnaring Bridge is annoying, but not the end of the world. It is actually Lantern control. Okay, they just didn't have anything else to do on the first turn of the last game. Interesting. We are going to be cold to Pithing Needle on Griselbrand this game because I wasn't sure what they're doing when we killed them. Post board, we'll have some Shattering Sprees in. And I will not have Collective Brutalities in my deck. Look at that. We've played 6 turn total heading to game 3 here already. Modern is a fun and interactive format, chat. Let's cut these Blood Moons. They turned to us. Game 3. GG opponent, WP. GGWP. GGWP. My opponent commented that these have been super fun games, and I responded with, welcome to Modern, enjoy your stay. We do have some nice Yu-Gi-Oh cards. I'm really a pretty big fan of Bontus in this deck, Shannon, especially with the humans deck being as big as it is. Although I guess you could maybe argue that splitting the sweepers is better against humans. Probably argue that splitting the sweepers is better against humans. This hand doesn't do enough, right? I've got Chalice of the Voids to mulligan too, and Nut Hands to draw. This hand's pretty decent. I'm gonna bottom that. It's probably just too slow against, I also get another scry here with this Temple of Malice. No, I can choose the art. Their auto importer auto chooses the cheapest dollar price of a card. So like sometimes I intentionally go and like pick other cards, but a lot of the times I'm lazy and just let it pick whatever it puts in the shopping cart. Is the Dredge matchup hard for this deck? Dredge is usually pretty bad against fast linear decks like this. Yeah, Meddling Mage is the reason, Ben. That's exactly correct. That's annoying. Oh, you know what? I wonder if I'm supposed to Night's Whisper this turn just to get more cards in my hand. Maybe I'm supposed to Night's Whisper that turn. The advantage to looting after you Night's Whisper is when you have more cards in hand, you get more choices on what you're going to discard away. So you kind of get to make a little bit more of an informed decision. It ends up being the same either way, Scarl. Like, we bottomed a card and then we drew 2 cards. Yep. Yeah, we're kind of on the Breach Worm plane here, but, like, we don't really have... What's the word I'm searching for? We don't really have, ways to take a bridge off the table currently, so they could have one of those. Yeah, so we're looking for a Shattering Spree here. Chalice is pretty good. It's a little bit late. They're shuffling my Chalice. Deal. So I feel like this cage probably isn't going anywhere. Oh, if I would have kept the Spirit Guide, I could have land Spirit Guide Chalice for 1. Hopefully they're just gonna play Ensnaring Bridge here. Yeah, now I can Chalice for 1. And now we're actually just a through the breach away from potentially winning this game. If we draw through the breach, we put Griselbrand into play, and we're gonna have to draw a whole bunch with it. We could hardcast Griselbrand, that's true. Oh, they needled Griselbrand, right? They did needle Griselbrand. Thanks, chat. So I need two things. I want to put a backup chalice on one, probably. So we're waiting for engineered explosives here, or Shattering Spree. Chalice on 0 doesn't actually... Oh, I guess they'd need 2 colorless lands to stop their EE. No, they named Griselbrand, chat. Why do I love this deck? Mike the Knight, thank you for the 100 bits. Probably because we killed them on turn 2 the first game. That's why most people love this deck. Maelstrom Pulse, that's interesting. We do have a lot of... Our devotion to black is very high, chat. We are one mana source away from hardcasting a demon. I think I've only ever hardcast Griselbrand once in this deck. Yeah, Spree beats Chalice on 1. That's why we play Spree. It's explicitly why we play Spree. I'm actually going to go ahead and just Nourishing Shoal here. Because at some point we're going to take this needle off the table. I want the health, and I'd rather not discard, I think. Although maybe I could have just been 2 Griselbrands there. I'm insulated from surgical extraction. No, I'm going to use the Ape to cast Griselbrand. The fairest Griselbrand. The Inquisition didn't resolve, chat. Because there's a Chalice of the Void. So we have 3 cards in our deck to take this needle off the table. There are 31 cards in my deck. Magic the Gathering. Oh, Magic the Gathering. Yeah, they could be holding a Whir. Target you. And I want to replicate this how many times? Seven. I don't think I want to max it out, right? The Glimmer Voids don't matter. I think I just want to target this twice, and I want to target this twice. I guess I want to target this once too, probably, right? And my initial copy is going to get countered. So I want to put 2 on needle, 2 on bridge, 1 on cage here, I think. That means I need to replicate it 5 times. So I want 2, 2, 1. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6. So my chalice triggers go on the stack, but they only counter the original Shattering Spree, so all 5 replicates are going to resolve here. So I want to target you. I want to target you. I want to target you. And then I want this one to be this. So 2 there, 1 there, 2 there. Because if they save the Grafdigger's Cage, that's whatever. Incoming Mindbreak Trap, right? They can only whir twice here. So I assume this is getting a backup Pithing Needle here. Oh, they can just go get another Ensnaring Bridge too, right? If they have another whir. Artifact shouldn't have Court of Calling, right? All right, so I'm going to go ahead and put this little piggy into play here. I'm going to attack for 14 here. And if the Borborygmos trigger hits 2 lands, they die. It's pretty unlikely to hit 2 lands. We've drawn a lot of lands. But in the event that this does hit 2 lands, they're dead now. I maybe could have held a land earlier. It's possible I could have held a land earlier. See if they have another bridge here or not. They could. This was supposed to be a fast league, chat. Why is this match taking 20 minutes? They have another whir here. Smells like it. Nope. Dead. Dead you. Alright. That was something. Oh, we're waiting for the next match to pop. I just say good morning, afternoon, good night to everybody wherever you're at in the world. If you're new, my name is Jeff Hogan. I'm a full-time TCG player and content producer here on Twitch. I stream 30, sometimes 40 hours a week. Lots of modern, some legacy, some pauper. If you're enjoying my content and you want to help me keep doing this, you can help me continue doing this by subscribing on Twitch. My subscribers are the reason I'm able to do what I do as often as I do it. You can also support my stuff by supporting my sponsors, mtgotraders.com. We'd love to buy and sell some Magic Online cards with you. And if you use code Hogan PayPal at checkout with them, you'll save 8% on your singles orders there. CoolStuffInc.com buys and sells a lot of cool stuff, including TCG singles. Using promo code Jeff5, you can save 5% on Magic, Pokemon, and Yu-Gi-Oh cards with them. InkedGaming.com would love to help you customize your gaming experience using code Jeff12. You can save 12% on custom playmats, mouse pads, binders, and bags with them. Cardsphere.com would love to help you turn your cards into other cards directly with other players. There's no haggling, they just take a 1% fee off the top. Kthor with the brand new Twitch Prime support. If you're one of the many people in the world out there who has Amazon Prime, if you link your Amazon account to your Twitch account, you get Twitch Prime included like in that for free. And you can do just like Kthor and Twitch Prime subscribe to my channel. Twitch Prime subscriptions don't cost you anything if you have Amazon Prime, and they support my content just the same as a normal tier 1 sub. So thank you, Kthor. I know there's a lot of excellent people streaming on Twitch right now, so thank you for putting that towards my channel. Mila TK with the 27-month resubscription. Thanks a lot and welcome back. I appreciate it. This stream is also made possible by viewers like Anaronix, Justin, and you. At the very least, please make sure you hit that follow button. If you're new, following the stream doesn't cost you anything. It lets you know when I go live and with what. If you see a deck that I go live with in the title and you're not able to catch us live, be sure to check out my YouTube channel, youtube.com/Jeff Hoagland. All of my streams get archived there. For instance, after we finish this league tonight, if you haven't seen us play this deck before, there are a bunch of leagues with this deck on my YouTube channel. It's a lot of fun and we play it pretty often, so you can check those out. Interested in Cardsphere? Nope, Cardsphere, you just head on over to their site and join as normal. I don't have a referral code or anything like that for them. Well, this hand is great. I'm not going to go for the turn one. I think going for the turn one is greedy. Oh, God, chat. We would have hit the turn one. I should just believe. I guess we could technically have bricked on the turn one. So the turn one here is you could Simian Spirit Guide to Faithless Looting. And then if we drew a second Spirit Guide, we could go Swamp Spirit Guide, Goryo's Vengeance, Griselbrand on the first turn of the game. Yeah, nice Storm deck. Ready to die? Who's the better combo deck now? Who's the better combo deck now? Gonna get you drunk, get you love drunk off Griselbrand's hump. His hump, his hump, his hump. His lovely demon lump. Check him out. Beep, 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 beep. All right, so what are we doing? Now that I'm done singing, what are we doing? All right, so I'm gonna go Shoal, exile this with this, splice this, do this, do this. That's all I have to splice. This matchup is awful if you don't turn to them. Well, I'd recommend turn toing them. This is why this deck is great. No matchup is awful when you turn to them, chat. No, that matchup doesn't seem awful to me. Does it seem awful to you, chat? Seems pretty good to me. Gonna get him. Gonna get him. Yeep. All right. Is this a Chalice matchup? Is this a Chalice matchup? I like that we've had 2 game 1 turn 2 so far. So the problem with Chalice on 2 is that it cuts us off of our combo. Yeah. Griselbrand is one of my favorite decks. I enjoyed it during Eldrazi Winter. I have a sideboard guide. What does the person that top 8 at the Grand Prix with this deck say to do? I always forget we have a sideboard guide for this deck. I have 1 minute and 45 seconds. Go, Fiber Internet. Go. Griselbrand sideboard guide. Storm. -2 Reunion. Minus a Breach. Minus a Shoal. Minus a Worm. +3 Chalice. Plus a Brutality. Plus a Pact. This is what the person who top 8 of the Grand Prix said to do. So. What's going on, Parasail? Yeah, catch us in the last league here of the evening. This hand's pretty good. This hand's pretty good. Legit thing my wife said after you made those noises. Look, Immortal, it would take a panel of experts a while to determine all of the things that were wrong with me. So we just shouldn't get into it now. I think I'm in the market for a second land here. That's a Boral. I think we're dead, chat. I think we've died and gone to heaven. By that, I mean, I just want to get the maximum amount of kill you, right? So I'm going to Manamorphose here into red-black. Yeah, I'm gonna Manamorphose into red-black. And then Faithless Looting. I just want the maximum number of looks at a Griselbrand, basically. We bricked. Are we dead? I assume we're dead. I assume we can no longer win the game. Your move, opponent. If the opponent casts Desperate Ritual, I'm going to concede. Just to set the expectations. They would only cast a ritual if they were killing us. I shouldn't have discarded Collective Brutality. That was a mistake. Why does Brutality seem good there? Usually taking one random card out of their hand isn't good enough, especially with this on the table. Oh, I could have Brutality'd after I missed. Okay, yeah, I like that. Brutality after I missed would have been fine there. Yeah. Alright, we were missing for a good long while. Alright, I'm gonna try and win very quickly on the play here. If they kill us with Desperate Ritual, does that make them the better splice onto Arcane deck? Asking the hard-hitting questions. I like it. The answer is I am unsure. I am unsure what this means for us. This matchup is fine. I'm sure Stoneforge is too good, though. We just got done 5-0ing a league on the back of Damping Sphere. So I'm actually going to lean on Basic Mountain here, because my goal here is to set up turn 3 Chalice for 2, is my goal. So this way I can try and scry into an untapped land or another ritual. Sure, it guarantees the Chalice. I can also cycle this, since it's going to get Chalice out anyways. Hopefully I just cast 2 cantrips here. Yep. Alright. Hopefully this wins the game. Your move, Yugi boy. That's all I got. We're going to die in 20 turns of this Baral. I see you've watched the stream before, JW. You understand what's up. This is why I hoping they would have played 2 cantrips last turn, so they wouldn't have stuck this. Alright, Faithless Looting. Loot through my 2 drops, please. These cards I can no longer cast. Are we playing Brawl, right? Alright, that's enough of that. Let's roll on to the next one here, shall we? The only reason I could see myself not playing this in Louisville is I don't feel like it gives me enough play. Like, it runs people over really well, but the games you lose aren't particularly interactive and interesting. Honestly, a lot of the games you win aren't particularly interactive and interesting either. You win plenty of games because the deck is like powerful and busted, but I'm, you know, Bandstorm, it's unfair. It's okay, Anoronyx. It's okay. You'll find some time to use your bits, I bet. Just play Maverick. We did end up 5-0 with Sultai. That's basically what the Todd Stevens Green White Unplayables is, right? It's hard to be interactive and interesting in 4 turns. Well, good news. If we get a turn 3 and they don't discard spell us, we're gonna get them, chat. Cast Sakura Tribe Elder. Yeah, buddy, this matchup is more than good. It's great. I will say this. As someone who almost exclusively plays decks in Modern that can never beat a Primeval Titan, playing this deck against Primeval Titan decks, it's just like middle fingers to the sky. Everything's blasting off, just like nice turn 4 combo deck, turn 5 combo deck. Griselbrand you. Are we done here? Are we done? Nice dirtily green-red deck. This is my Griselbrand. Alright, what am I doing? Cast this. It's cute that they're still playing. I like it. It's adorable. All right, there's Borby. Take another hit here, because why not? Just looking for some mana. All right, there's some Desperate Rituals, so we'll go pitch a Spirit Guide, pitch a Spirit Guide. Where's the Shoal? There's a Shoal down here somewhere, right? I think we drew a Shoal. We didn't draw a Shoal. That's pretty unlucky. It's a good thing we have all these. Good thing we have all these. Get to cast this here through the breach. Put this Borborygmos into play. Get to go boop, 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 boop you right on the nose. Boop, boop you with Borborygmos. Just boop, boop you right on the nose. Just keep booping him. This little bunny went to market, and this little Borborygmos man, wee. All the way home. Whenever they make me click through this, I can just like feel the salt pouring over their keyboard. It's like deterministically dead on the stack. Just fuming. Alright. This card seems good. Lightning Axe is bad. Probably don't need Collective Brutality. Usually they board in Graveyard Hate. I think my answer to Graveyard Hate is just like through the breach them. Kind of Desperate Ritual. Nah, Ritual lets me breach them faster. This is probably in the sideboard guide. Axe, Brutality, it does cut a Ritual, okay. My gut was correct. Now, this isn't an interact with them matchup. This is a kill them faster matchup. By and large, this is a kill them faster matchup. It's just like, don't try and slow down. This is just like rev the engine, punch the gas, and just run them over. What you got there, opponent? What you thinking? What you thinking? Streamdecker.com is the website that I use. When people link me deck lists for donation deck lists, it can be on Streamdecker, it can be on Tapped Out, or it could be on Goldfish. Yeah, for the most part, Timmy. Can we take a moment to just enjoy the name of this deck? It's so smart. It really is. Grishoalbrand, just like it's such an elegant deck name. It's descriptive but still classy. Can it be on the meadery, right, Trey? I could not believe that he didn't have backups. Ian was so sharp. He is sharp. He's a sharp individual. Just like very successful individual. I just could not believe that he didn't have backups for his site. God, the meadery. I still have that hoodie. Put that on and think about them every once in a while. It's a name that tells you what it does, and it's clever, right? I'm going to SCG Atlanta for the Classic. Don't know any Legacy players for the main event. Sadly, I'm playing Panza. Got any tips for my first event bigger than a PPTQ? My biggest piece of advice I can give anyone when playing a large Magic tournament for the first time is that you can't over-communicate. You want to be articulating clearly what you're doing at every point in the game between you and your opponent. The meadery had a server crash, and the guy that managed it didn't have anything redundant anywhere, so he lost a bunch of his code base. My other piece of advice after you can't over communicate is make sure you're having fun, right? Like, it's a big Magic tournament and there's a lot of prizes on the line, right? But like, at the end of the day, Magic is a game you should be playing to have fun, so like, make sure you're having a good time with it. Version control is sub. Yeah, apparently he just had the website and all the source code hosted on one VPS, and the VPS died, and I don't know the details. It was one of the first sites I wrote for consistently when I first started doing a lot of competitive Magic stuff. Yep. Pay for a private offsite GitHub repository if you don't want your stuff to be public. I think our opponent is timing out. Anyone? Bueller? Sorry for the delay. This was supposed to be a fast league. It's only match 3 and we're 40 minutes in. Joining my first Grand Prix. My piece of advice is to bring snacks and eat before it starts because you'll be hungry 6 rounds. And well, I just assume people are adults, understand that they need to eat. Can we pay you to cosplay as Goblin Electromancer? I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one. Oh. Yeah, sideboard. This was written by the person that top-aided Grand Prix Toronto with this deck. Do your opponents a favor and don't smoke weed between rounds of a Magic tournament, because then you're gonna smell like weed and it's really disgusting. I know I don't have a problem with people smoking, but like when I have to sit next to someone that smells like a bong for an entire match, it's miserable as someone who doesn't smoke. So please don't show up to a Magic tournament high. Opponent disconnected, reconnected. Cigarettes also I find kind of vile. I think this hand's fine. It's like not super fast, but it's got two of our disruptive pieces, right? Yep. It's also got Breach Worm in it. So post board, and this is one of the things I love about this deck, is post board, you're just through the Breach deck a lot of the time. Like they mulligan for their graveyard hate, and then they don't execute their primary game plan, and you're like, all right, Breach Worm you, kill you. Yeah, this is fine, right? Like, it's probably going to dig me into more lands. I have like an extra Blood Moon to bid, and I have this Goryo's Vengeance. It's not going to do anything this game. Just looking for... Oh, I could have Blood Mooned them here, right? Was I supposed to Blood Moon them here? Maybe. Yeah, but I don't think I need to, right? What if I bin Griselbrand, bin Blood Moon? I should just bin Goryo's Vengeance, bin Blood Moon, right? I should just plan to breach Griselbrand. Yeah, I'm just gonna do that. That's better. I just say I could like try and get them here, where I like put these in the bin, and then like they fetch a tap land and go to activate or something, and then like Goryo's Vengeance in response. I mean, breaching Griselbrand is like almost certainly a win though. You just need like a draw land or ritual here. And if we don't, we get to like Blood Moon as a consolation prize. Welcome to Thunderdome. Like I said, I really don't mind people who smoke. I walked into the gym this morning though, and like at 8:45 in the morning, I couldn't tell who it was. There were a few other people in there, but somebody smelled like they had just smoked a good deal at 8:45 in the morning. I was like, man, you must be having a really bad Monday. If that's... this is called Grishoalbrand. All right, I think I want to just breach the Griselbrand, right? All right, not playing around Lightning Bolt. Get me. Whoa. Oh, geez. All right, well, I guess we're attacking and then drawing 7 more here. right. Did I board out a shoal in this matchup? I didn't. So I've got 4 shoals and 32 cards here. Ding. All right, so this, pitch this, pitch this, pitch this, cast this, exile this, splice this. This deck is so silly. I don't even need to gain the health here. I just want to splice my ritual for the extra mana. Put my fat friend into play here. I think we spent more time waiting for them to reconnect than we did actually playing Magic in this match. I'm actually out of lands. Look at that. All right. Hold, please. Seriously? I need to shoal again? Where are my lands at? Where are my lands at, chat? Where are they? Oh, there they are. There they are. I knew they had to all be hiding together. Yeah, but winning with the worm is far less classier. This is far classier, and I got to draw more cards. Look, I'm not sure you could really appreciate this deck if you ever have the option to draw a bunch of cards and win the game, or not draw a bunch of cards and win the game. You're not in the right state of mind to play this deck if you're not always drawing a bunch of cards, chat. The opponent is still there because they don't value their time, is the answer. Yeah, I don't have any plans to venture into Standard anytime soon. You'll always find lots of Modern on this channel and my YouTube channel. And we're going to play some Legacy and some Pauper later this week. I think we're going to do Pauper on Thursday. I think we're going to do Legacy on Wednesday. We'll be live again tomorrow morning with some more Modern. I think so, Immortal. I don't know if I'm going to touch how soon we're going to touch Brawl. I might wait for the first draft of the updates. This hand doesn't do anything, so we're going to mulligan. You know which Legacy / Pauper decks I'm going to be playing? Whatever's at the top of the queue. So if you pop into the queue, you can see what's in there. This hand's pretty good. You just need a Goryo's Vengeance. Are we on the draw? We are on the draw. No, I'm not intending to play the prison deck again tonight. This is going to be our last league of the evening. We got this match and one more. I'm going to be greedy and bottom this land because I really want a Goryo's Vengeance. Like, we only have 4 Goryo's Vengeance and we have a lot of mana sources. It's another Valakut matchup. That would be great for us. I'd be so happy if this is another Valakut matchup. Here's more bits for Angel Cord, Rookie XP. Thank you very much. I'll get that moved on up once I'm done tonight. I'm gonna bin this. I'm gonna bin through the breach too, I think. Fauna Shaman. Okay. Neat. Neat. I'm gonna lead on this and make red black. It's like try and find my Goryo's Vengeance this turn. Ding. Alright, hopefully I don't have like a Fairy Macabre or something here. Hopefully whatever creature that has graveyard hate that they go get here. It's a good beat. It's a good beat. That's why we kept this. Well, we're already below 15, so that's not really an option, chat. Not gonna beat one of those. Guess I'll board in a Brutality, and I'll cut a Ritual. Just want to go fast in the play. You probably don't need Paradoxical Outcome. Also, the fact that like all those Moxes are legendary makes them much worse for like what you're trying to accomplish. It's okay, like not super exciting, but fine. It's got plenty of mana in through the breach here. Take a break and go read Goryo's Vengeance, please. Goryo's Vengeance would be on the short list of cards that Twitch chat never actually knows what it does, right? It's like Summoner's Pact, Goryo's Vengeance, Unsubstantiate. Glittering Wish, yeah, basically all the tutors, right? People just like have no idea like what they actually get. They just assume they get everything all the time. They keep a one-lander. They did keep a one-lander. All right, well, I guess I'm gonna start on this, see what we get. Huh. Yep. We're having the inverse problem of our opponent here. Might I keep that? Nah, I'm gonna bottom that. I can flashback one. Goryo's Vengeance isn't for flooping moo cows into play, even though it's legendary. That's... I really wish I could like upvote comments in Twitch chat, because like that one gave a big old upvote for me. Perfect. I'm gonna discard this. I'm gonna discard this. I'm gonna put a 15/15 into play next turn. I'll bottom that, I guess. I wonder if their hand is like surgical in it. Like they kept a bad hand for a reason, right? So it feels like it probably has a sideboard card. Birds of Paradise. That's so unfair. Yeah, I'm gonna pick a smattering of decks that I could see myself playing at the at the Open in Louisville. I'm going to use those slots as like a testing day for Louisville when we get a little bit closer. It's probably going to be like Blue-Red Prison. I think my top 3 right now are Blue-Red Prison, Jeskai Control, and Sultai mid-range. So probably we'll spend time playing more leagues with all of those. You're going to settle on curses? Yeah. I wonder what they kept. Yeah, just kind of hairy. Based on the list that we played last time. I'm going to put this Desperate Ritual back in, and I'm going to board out a Goryo's Vengeance here on the draw. Just because I think they probably have a lot of graveyard hate. No, Esper's not particularly powerful in Modern. Sands of Mulligan. Seems okay. I'm going to top that because it can kill Scavenging Ooze here. I don't know what Mardu Nahiri is. I like getting to... I think the Delve threats are really powerful. I think getting to pair Tarmogoyf with another efficient set of beaters is really very reasonable. I think is the big upside to Sultai. So like getting to play the cantrips. So cantrips plus 1 mana discard, especially Thought Scour, lets you play Delve creatures very efficiently. Yeah, we played Jeskai Nahiri on stream pretty recently. I'm just going to go ahead and kill this with Brutality. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and escalate it, looking at their hand since I have this Goryo's Vengeance that I can't use anyways. No, I don't see that card fixing any of the problems that the Jeskai Ascendancy deck had. Jeskai Ascendancy already had access to cards that, like, used your... already had cards that turned your lands into creatures. I think fair aggressive decks like Zoo are just worse than the more unfair aggressive decks like Burn and Affinity and Hollowed One. I think if you want to be aggressive in Modern, you should probably focus on being unfair while doing it. Jun's fine. We did a 4-1 with Jun the other night. It was a build that I was a fan of. I think it was Saturday we played Jund at one point. So this is going to be Huntmaster. Huh. Maybe I should have kept the Goryo's Vengeance. So I'm going to cast this Faithless Looting here, and if we draw Goryo's Vengeance, we actually just get to bin the Griselbrand and then Goryo's Vengeance them, right? It's unfortunate. I guess I should play this land, because if I hit Spirit Guide Goryo's Vengeance, we could cast them. Spirit Guide. Yeah, I think I messed this game up. I should have kept the Goryo's Vengeance in hand, just like assuming they could possibly tap out here, especially since I could like flashback the Faithless Looting down the line. Well, Jund mid-range and Jund Delves are very like functionally different things. If they don't cast... Okay, they're casting spells. Just say, if they don't cast a spell this turn, I'm probably just going to cast the Shoal, just so they don't flip their Huntmaster. So we're taking 6 here, down to 10. Through the Breach is probably lethal for 1 to 2 more turns. Oh, Magic's a fun game. Was I supposed to just put the worm into play? Nah, that's way less fun. I was probably just supposed to worm them there. There's a good chance I was supposed to worm them there, but we've that ship has sailed, so to speak. No justice. Our deck is so good. This is all the justice. We're winning because our deck is great. How much mana can I make? This is 1, 2, 3, 4. And then Nourishing Shoal is... This deck is so dumb the way this makes mana. So check this out. This is how you make enough mana with this deck. So we're gonna put this land in play because we haven't played a land yet. We're gonna pitch the Spirit Guide. We're gonna go Nourishing Shoal, exile a green card, splice an additional spell, and then we'll splice this Desperate Ritual on here. So this lets this net us a mana. So we go up to that. We gain some life. Then we cast this to go up to 4 mana. Then for whatever reason, Through the Breach splices onto Arcane for 1 less mana than it actually costs. So we get to cast this, exile Manamorphose, splice Through the Breach onto it. So we used our Nourishing Shoals as rituals twice, and then this is gonna floop this piggy into play. Then this little piggy is gonna go wee 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 all the way home. There's no worm in the name. Play the Griselbrand, right? Oh, Modern's an interactive format. Oh, just... It just makes sense. And Splice into Arcane is a really important part of this deck, right? Like, Splice into Arcane is part of how this deck beats counterspells a lot of the time, because you, like, splice your cards that you don't mind them countering onto shoals, and then they counter the shoals, and then, like, you untap and actually play it. Thanks, Ballin. I appreciate that. This is going to be our last match of the evening. Thanks, everyone, for hanging out. I do appreciate it. If you're new, make sure you hit that follow button. If you want to check out more of this deck, make sure you check out my YouTube channel, youtube.com/Jeff Hoagland, Black, Red, Grishoalbrand. There's a bunch of leagues with iterations of this deck. I think this deck's very powerful. Yeah, Modern's definitely my favorite format. I think the how flat the power level is across most of the decks in the format makes it very enjoyable. Hey, if you're really enjoying my content, consider doing like Prodigy just did there. Thank you very much for the Twitch Prime support. I know there's a lot of excellent people streaming on Twitch right now, and I appreciate you choosing to support my content with your Twitch Prime this month, so thank you. All right, we're 3-1. See if we can finally 4-1 a league with this deck. I always punt, this deck has a lot of really complicated lines into it. It's very powerful, but there's a lot of little small things that you can do with it. And I feel like I always punt at least 2 matches a league with this deck. All right, just need a Goryo's Vengeance. Hey, I fucking love this deck, man. Hey, Scorch with the 2-month free subscription. Thank you very much and welcome back. I appreciate the continued support. Tapped Celestial Colonnade opponent. Tapped Celestial Colonnade opponent. Oh no! Oh no, opponent! How are you? How is your tapped Celestial Colonnade going to defend you against Griselbrand? No, this isn't the nuts. The nuts with this deck kills them on the first turn of the game. This is a turn 2 kill, which is very slow. In fact, it's twice as slow as our nut draw. Hey, that was a 3-turn game. They took 1 turn, I took 2 turns. 3 turns. All right, Jeskai control. What does... Jeskai, -2, Reunion, minus a Lava Axe, minus a Ritual, minus a Manamorphose, +2 Pact, +2, or plus a Brutality, and +2, +2 Blood Moon. All right, let's do it. Let's do it. Are we ready? Are we ready? See, I disagree with that. I don't think Modern needs a fixed Force of Will. I think what Modern needs, if you want to slow Modern down, don't put silly cards like Force of Will into this format. Just ban the cards that are the problems. Why is this stupid monkey still legal? This is the card. I don't understand why people are so opposed to just like banning the cards that are actually degenerate. Don't put Force of Will into Modern. Just get rid of stupid cards like this if you want the format to be more fair. It's really not that complicated. All the things that are really obnoxious in this format are things that usually involve Mox Opals and Simian Spirit Guides. Delta makes me think it could just be blue-white. It could be Jeskai with budget fetches. Field of Ruin likely indicates straight blue-white. Rest in peace. That's rude, opponent. You rest in peace. All right. Probably don't need 2 Griselbrands. Anyone who thinks Force of Will keeps all the degeneracy in check, you should go watch this is the red-black reanimator in the most literal sense of Modern. Go watch the red-black reanimator video. If we draw through the breach here, we get to through the breach them. Tilt. We're very unlucky, chat. Just the gosh darned unluckiest. Take a look at what they have going on over here. Blessed Alliance, Path to Exile, Jace the Mind Sculptor. I guess I take that one. Oh, they drew a land. What are my thoughts on Mox Amber? We played a deck list with it as our first league today. Seems incredibly fair. Please keep brainstorming. Please keep brainstorming so I can rip a through the breach. God bless. We have our no button here for the turn we combo off. I think we're dead. That's probably enough Jace activations to kill us. Yeah, I agree, Dio. I think especially with Path and Blessed Alliance in their hand, I would be plussing their Jace very aggressively. We can actually hardcast Griselbrand next turn, can't we? That's funny. I'm gonna do this now so we can draw a bunch in response to this Path to Exile. Here we go again. Here we go again. Shoulda known, shoulda known, shoulda known again. Here we go again. Guess who's got another Pact of Negation? This guy right here. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and draw some more cards over here. How much fast mana am I through? Through 1, 2. Did I cut a ritual? I did cut a ritual, and I've already burned a ritual. I can't actually win, right? Because I don't have the ritual in my deck, I can't actually win the game anymore, right? I can't go rip. My one ritual's there and another ritual is here. So I think we're dead. I'm gonna go ahead and pass for now. Oh, you know what? I should do this though. Yeah, I can breach in response to the pack trigger. That is exactly correct. This is fine, right? Because they'll just Jason summon him anyway, so I want to save this Pact of Negation for something else next turn. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to move to hand size here. We're going to discard all of these instants and sorceries that we don't need. I need how many lands to kill my opponent? I don't need this. So I have 12 cards here, so I have to discard 5 more. How many lands are in my deck? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So there's 6 lands left in my deck. I need 7 lands to kill my opponent. I need 6 lands to kill my opponent. And there's 6 lands in my deck, right? How many through the breaches am I through? I still have 2 through the breaches in my deck. There's 19 lands in my deck, right? Yeah, so I have 6 lands in my deck. Oh, because they have Alliance, right? That actually means I need 7, right? Can I bin this through the breach? I think I'm supposed to bin this through the breach. All right. All right.
my wife is so smart. Reminded me to go catch a Pokemon here so I don't lose my streak. Load that up so I don't forget. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, hopefully that music doesn't get me flagged. No.
Yeah, if they swung with Colonnade, we actually wouldn't be able to draw with Griselbrand here. We'll see. It's short enough that it might not matter. If it ends up getting flagged, I'll just go clip it out. Oh, there's a Magikarp. Look at that. All right. Response to Pact of Negation trigger. Floop this piggy into play. Oh. No, the battery pack fell off the back of my tablet. What if I use my other no button? If we win this game, this will be so wild. I really hope we win this game. This game was sweet. So unfortunately, I had to bin that other through the breach. So now I gotta exile this, like this. I don't have a breach to splice, but this lets me draw 14 more cards, leaving 2 cards in my deck. So, sweet. This deck is so dumb! It's so dumb! Why is it so dumb, chat? We might be short here. We're gonna find out here in a second, but I really hope we're not short and that this deck is very dumb. Yes, gain the health. I would like to put this piggy into play. Oh, and you fetch, so I only need 5 lands to kill you. And this little piggy went wee, 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 all the way home. The lines. The lines. Look at this. Pact trigger.